All right, let's do this shit.
All right, we'll just kick this thing right off. Alex, I got your resume here. We're just gonna ask you a few questions before we get started. First of all, just tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Ethan's wife.
Okay, all right. And how do you feel about that?
Ask me. Well, it changes day to day, but it's good.
Oh,
and all, got the dishes done.
Yeah, as long as he does some things around the house, you'll keep him.
Yeah, we've definitely figured each other out and like what we need to do to get the other person to do what we want. Like I've realized that just asking him to do something will not work, so I have to like find creative ways to like motivate him to do something without really having it come directly from me.
Yeah,
and I've gotten really good at it.
I feel like, how long have you been together? You guys have been together for a while.
We have been together for 7 years this October.
Dang. Oh yeah, so you guys definitely know like the pet peeves and everything, and
yeah, like we know everything.
So what's the biggest pet peeve? Let's just roast Ethan today. First of all, hold on, I want to do a little intro. Welcome back to No Destination Podcast. Devin, what episode is this? 41.
I don't know. Yeah, that sounds right.
Episode 41. Luke, Devin, and Ethan is absent, but we have someone bigger and better. We have Alex, his wife. Alex is here, gonna kick it with us baldies today, and
you should have shaved her head for this.
We should.
I should have put a bald cap on.
Dude, if you would have came and had a bald cap on, I would have lost my shit.
Ethan should get one for at least one episode.
He should just have one just for the podcast.
Just always wear it.
Yeah. It's the fame thing. So when people see him in public, they'll be like, he'll have hair, and they'll be like, oh, I thought that was Ethan from No Destination Podcast.
Yeah, he'll be like Hannah Montana.
Yeah, literally. Oh my gosh. How much are bald caps? I might Google this real quick.
I'm sure on Amazon they're not too bad.
No.
Probably like $20.
Saturday Night Live, like, those late shows, like they do skits and stuff. They're only like $10.
I mean, it probably depends, like, how nice it will look and how real it will look is probably dependent on the price, but...
Oh, some of these look really bad. And, like, it's got to match your skin tone, and then you kind of have to...
Get him a black one.
Find the lightest one you can.
Yeah, just... Because people, like actors and stuff, they, like, make up and, like, wax it on, I feel.
Yeah.
And, like, leave it on all day.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a huge process to make it actually look real.
They figured it's there and just go home.
Yeah. There's one movie where, God, it's some like fantasy movie where it's like, it took like hours and hours of like for them to put the makeup and like the mask on, and then it shows them. I think it was Deadpool. Have you guys seen Deadpool?
I have, but it's been a while.
Yeah. So like his face looks like a nutsack. It's just kind of like all wrinkly and everything, and like. I think it was Ryan Reynolds was fucking with like his makeup artist, but like he's like, it's all messed up, and he like just rips it all off, and it was like hours of work, but it's like all a prank. But I don't know. That's what that reminds me of. But yeah, we might.
Maybe there's not like a bald filter, because I think there is on like phones. On like. Yeah. That'd be nice if you could have a filter on here and he could just sit in the filter.
Devin, have you used the bald filter on Snapchat?
No, it'd probably give me hair.
It's like a reverse effect.
No, I haven't.
Dude, I used it, and like there's one where it's just a bald head, and then there's one where it's like whole entire face is like bald and like hairless. So like I wonder if it's still on here. I don't know, look it up. But yeah, like the regular bald one, it's like I look normal, okay? But like without the facial hair, it's like I'm just like a peach ball. It looks really weird. It looks really weird.
Yeah, I mean, facial hair definitely complements a bald head.
Yeah, I think you gotta have a little bit of something. But okay, so we'll get a bald head for Alex and Ethan. I'll order 2. God, I can't imagine if like you come and like just bald. That'd be great.
It'd be so much harder for me to get my hair in it.
What if Ethan came home? So for people listening, Ethan's on vacation. That's why he's not here. Alex, what if you like shaved your head? Ethan came back from vacation, and you're just like, no Destination Podcast made me shave the head. Sorry, this is what you get. I feel like
I
you'd look
couldn't
good
do
bald.
it.
You'd look good bald.
I don't know. Nobody really knows what their head looks like until they're bald, so it's a nerve-wracking thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably the scariest part about
that
it.
is the scariest part.
But if you have short hair, you can kind of tell in a way. But like for
Yeah.
me, I have no idea. Not to mention my head would be pure white because my face is fairly tan.
Yeah.
And that would look really strange.
That was, yeah, when I first shaved my head, I was like feeling around. I'm like, do I have any lumps that I'm going to find out about? Or like, I don't know. I was watching like transformation videos and like people shaving their heads and they're just got big old like rocky heads. But no,
Or like
Yeah, I got-
moles.
Yeah, I got like
Like
moles or
huge moles.
birthmarks or something on top of my head.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I found out something like back here too. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like a little red like birthmark thing. And my mom's like, yeah, you've had that since you were a baby. I was like, wow, like I never would have like,
Thanks for telling me.
yeah, thanks for telling me. Now I'm like bald and everyone can see it. I look like, I don't know, it's kind of faded now that the sun like got it. But yeah, the tan line is like just terrible when you shave your head. It's literally just like it's hair. It's just white. It just looks bad. You just got to even it out.
But now I feel like it probably got some color. I can't really tell.
Yeah,
In the dark.
The
but-
summertime. I've been bald for a year and a couple months now, so it's definitely even. Devin, you liking your bald head? We won't stay on the bald topic forever because Alex, you have hair, but Devin, you
So
Yeah,
is
like
it's all right.
you like the bald head? Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's a lot more maintenance.
It is, yeah. But at the same time, it's nice just waking up and not having hair. Let's go back to these interview questions. No, I'm just joking. I was gonna ask like questions. I was gonna start off like, what was one? What are like the
It's a
stereotypical?
20-page questionnaire.
Yeah, it's like, tell me about a challenge or conflict you faced at work and how you dealt with it.
God,
Like, you know what I mean?
no.
Just like the
No
stereotypical
way.
interview questions, which I actually
No.
hate.
She's like, Sarah's
are
a
the worst.
bitch.
I actually really hate
No.
interviews. Do you guys like interviews? I know some people like them.
No.
I don't like them, no. Especially scenario questions because I feel like my brain just shuts off when I need to think of something specific that
Specific
happened.
time. It's like, yeah, it's like tell us
Yeah.
about a challenge that you something that you failed at, but then you overcome it or overcame it. And I was like, man, dude, it's like you almost want to just make up something like, you know what
I know,
mean?
right? It'd be better to come up with something quick that you made up than sit there and mull it
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a Zoom interviews. I guess are okay. Have you guys had Zoom interviews?
I feel like my worst interview ever was the only one that I ever did online.
Yeah.
Phone interviews are fine, in person are fine, but I don't know, maybe it was just that specific interview, but I just felt so weird.
Yeah. Because for my job that I have now, I had like a Zoom one, and there was like 4 other people on the call, and like yeah, I was like I dressed
That'd
up
be-
all
that'd be
nice.
weird.
Yeah, I dressed up all nice too, and had like a nice white backdrop, and I mean I had my notebook like in front of me though. So can you cheat? I mean,
See,
you know
they
what I
can
mean?
tell.
Yeah.
Like, they can tell when you look at something, and I feel like that's not something they like. And I even
Yeah.
had notes up, because I normally, like, if I did a phone interview, I would have notes, and it would go really well, but it doesn't work online.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't like it though. But then the best part was is like, all right, see you later, and then you just log off and you're like, oh yes, it's over.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we want to meet in person. Then you gotta go, oh shit, okay, here we go. And then you can actually I don't know. I like meeting people in person because like you get to physically shake their hand and like make that first impression other than like over the fucking computer.
Yeah, my interview for my job right now was all day. It started at 8 a.m. and I left there at 4.
Oh wow, it's like a freaking convention.
Should have clocked
It was
in.
like I had interviews with
Am I getting paid for
multiple.
this?
I had interviews with multiple groups of people. I had panels that I had to go to. I like met people, went out to lunch with the interview committee. It was
That's a lot. Dang, man.
I would
Like,
hate going out to lunch with people.
Yeah.
are you
Be all
Devin? Are you
nervous.
one of the people that are like when you're eating food, you're kind of like,
Yeah, I'm
You're
like self-conscious
nervous?
about how I chew and shit.
are you?
Yeah.
As long as you're not like,
I'm a really nervous
just
eater.
smacking your food. But I used to be like that, like in front of girls. You know what I mean? Like I don't want girls to think I'm just
Okay.
a slob. But Alex, what like? Do you eat chicken tenders with a fork or like your fingers?
What the fuck?
I'm just talking.
Fingers, but we do put them on salads a lot.
Yeah.
So that would be a fork, but fingers.
But like you don't like cut your chicken tenders like and then eat it with a fork, right?
Well, I definitely have.
I'm pretty sure I have too. But
I feel like
you're
I
not
have.
gonna
It really
judge you're
depends.
not gonna judge someone if they're eating chicken tenders with a fork or with
Yeah, I
just their
would.
hand, right?
Oh, no.
No, because like if you order chicken tenders from like a fast food restaurant, that's your only option.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Devin, you got nothing to worry about, man. But dude, do you remember cooking class in high school? They taught us like proper like how
Yeah,
to
like where to
eat.
put your silverware and
Dude,
stuff.
I don't remember any of that shit. Like, yeah, where to put your knife and fork and spoons on the right side, and it's just like, what? It's like
I had
Also,
that
we
at
learned.
I had that in
Sorry.
college too, where I did like a job development course, and they talked about like if you have to eat with your boss, how you're supposed to like be basically.
Oh wow, I never
Yeah,
learned that, but we learned proper etiquette, like how you're supposed to actually cut everything and do all of that.
that's
can
intense.
you enlighten us with something? I'm just kind of curious.
Well, it was the most interesting thing for me is I cut my food like a European, apparently.
What does that
It's
even
where like
mean?
I hold my fork in my left hand and then I cut with my right hand, but then I eat the food with my left hand. Where Americans hold it with their left hand, cut with their right, but then they transfer the fork over to their right hand to actually eat it.
That's just extra
What?
steps. I'm so confused already.
That
Actually,
doesn't. Why do they gotta make it so hard?
But that's probably what you do naturally. Very few people like actually will then eat. Like if you're cutting a steak
Yeah.
and you're holding the knife in your right hand, then do you use your left hand to eat the steak that you've already cut up or the piece that you cut off? I bet you don't.
I don't think I do.
That's what
well,
Europeans do, but it makes so much more sense. So that's what I do.
The
I don't know.
European way. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I'm mind blown.
Next time you cut your food, just pay attention to what you're doing.
Are you guys so you know like when you have like a wedding or whatever and you kind of like arrange where you're sitting with your table like or are you left-handed or right-handed like type of thing? Are you guys ambidextrous? I'm ambidextrous when I eat. I say I am, but I mean obviously I'm a lefty, but like I don't know. Like
Oh, you're a lefty, so that might change it.
yeah.
I'm probably ambidextrous just because I do eat with my left hand,
Yeah.
but only with cutting. If I'm just having like cereal, I'm exclusively using my right hand.
Oh my god. I'm like
yeah,
picturing
I only use my left hand when I eat cereal.
I only use my
You
right
left-handed?
and I
Yeah,
hold my
I'm
bowl
left-handed.
with my
Yeah.
left.
Why don't you set your bowl down?
I said, oh yeah, I guess
No,
I
wait, what
should.
the fuck?
I should have.
Are you always
Uh,
like standing while you're eating and walking around the
it's either
house?
that, yeah. I'm just kind of looking out the window, you know, and like stuff like that, or I'm like in my recliner and like
Okay, that's
this,
fair.
like
That's
this.
Yeah, I'm like a homeless dude or like depression
You're
when I
all
eat cereal.
hunched,
Yeah, I'm like I have my arm out on the table, my other arm with the spoon, and I'm just hunched over it, just fucking
dude.
going to
You
town.
probably got your shirt off too. You're in your boxers.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I guess I do eat cereal. I don't really.
That's
Yeah.
your on-the-go food.
Yeah, it's just kind of a quick snack. I count
How's that on the
cereal.
God?
It's just a quick snack.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Alex, you eat cereal a lot?
You know, I used to, but I don't eat it a lot. Ethan and I will go through bouts. We'll buy like a new cereal every week because we just want to like try new ones.
There's
But
so many.
we haven't done that in a long time.
I have a
Yeah.
pantry full of cereal right now.
What kind?
Cereal- Cereal's,
I'll buy
like,
some, try it,
dangerous.
and- yeah.
Yeah, I know. We had our tier list of like all the OG cereals and stuff like that. But like, yeah, you go to like a Walmart or like even like an Aldi or something, and there's like shit that I've never heard of in my life. Like there's Pop-Tarts cereal. I kind of want to
Yeah.
try that.
I
There's
think
a
I
lot.
tried like the Sour Patch Kids one.
Oh
or
yeah, I
something
tried
at
that
one
too with
point.
Noah.
It was gross.
Ew.
It
What would
tasted
that
like-
taste like?
It tastes like
It was
sour
nasty.
Fruit Loops.
I don't like the idea
Yeah,
of
it's
sour
nasty.
cereal
Yeah, and
at
then
all.
yeah, and then the milk was kind of like weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I'm like
You
picturing.
guys use almond milk with your cereal?
Yes.
It does not
I've
taste the
switched
same.
Ethan away from dairy, and not on purpose. Like I just stopped drinking dairy milk, so then
Yeah.
eventually we stopped buying it, and he's fine with almond milk now. I think almond milk is better in cereal, but I would never have a glass of almond milk and just drink it.
Nah, I'd rather have cereal with 2%. Because I'm the same way where like Katie only drinks almond milk, so that's just like what I drink
Well,
now
what is-
because I don't buy my own milk.
Is almond milk just more like creamy? I don't think I've
It's
ever.
more watery.
I don't think I've
Yeah, I
ever
would think
had
it's more
almond milk.
watery.
My roommate in college, that's all he drank because he was lactose. So,
Hmm.
I guess does almond milk help that? I don't know. But
Yeah, it's not made from cow's milk, which
It's a-
has lactose. It's
it's-
made from almonds.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
It just kind of got like a different taste,
Is there coconut
and it's
milk out
normally
there?
like flavor. They got like vanilla and shit.
Is there
Yeah,
coconut milk?
yeah,
There's gotta be.
that's made from
We have,
coconuts.
we have that around
There's
here.
also oat milk.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I'd do that. Wait,
There's
Oh,
so
goat
good.
milk too.
what's the fucking milk I'm thinking of that's like creamy? Is that just like 1%?
Heavy whipping cream.
That's just whipped cream, Luke.
I have no
Not the
idea.
right
It's
stuff. I've been
fucking
eating.
a container of Cool Whip.
I got my frosted flakes
like-
and I'm just eating it with Cool Whip. Like this is my
No,
cereal.
heavy whipping cream is a liquid that you can then mix into whipped
Huh.
cream.
Interesting.
Well, that's what I would do.
You guys do a lot of baking, don't you?
No.
Fuck no.
Fuck no, dude. That reminds me. I'm supposed to. We're having like this grill out for Employee of the Month party tomorrow, and they're like, "Bring a side dish." I'm like, I'm a 24-year-old living by myself. I'm not bringing like I'll bring a bag of Doritos, or I'm stopping at Quick Trip and grabbing donuts. Like,
No. You're a grown up now. You gotta whip
No
out a
way!
pan.
Go
You
grab,
have
like,
to
a-
make.
Go grab a little container of, like pasta from Walmart and scratch off just like half of the price.
Yeah, dude. And then I'll eat out of it and call it good. But I was talking to my mom about this. I'm like, Mom, I gotta bring a side dish. Like, do I just make
like a
brownies?
pasta salad. Make a pasta salad.
Alex, I'm
Just
not
bring
going.
over leftover spaghetti.
I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm staying in my house, so I'm just like rummaging through my shit and seeing what I can do. I could
Half a bag of Lay's.
Yeah.
An empty container of chip dip.
This is all I got. It's all you get. No, they're definitely gonna be fine with. There's so many people. Like, what is this?
I
A
feel like-
potluck banquet? Like, what do you? It's Employee of the Month.
Yeah.
Like, what the
Wait,
fuck?
did you get Employee of the Month?
I was gonna say, I take it you're not employee of the month.
No, they do it like like during the party. I was one vote off last month.
Oh,
was
it's
so
like
pissed.
shit. If you're not the Employee of the Month, I wouldn't bring anything.
Dude,
Maybe you
those
should
guys.
bring something nice to sway the vote.
I thought I heard
It goes
someone.
off on what you bring.
Yeah, that's your grade. I heard someone say they're bringing Oreos, so I'm like, what kind of fucking Employee of the Month party is this?
Just bring some milk, dude, for the Oreos.
I don't know. I could just boil pasta and just bring that.
Just bring like
Just-
a 12-pack
Just
of Natty Light.
pasta.
Pasta.
Just pasta. I don't know.
Get on Pinterest, find a recipe.
On a recipe. What can I make with butter and macaroni? And, I don't know. I would whip up something.
Just bring the box of like brownie mix and then the ingredients, and then just give it to somebody and tell them to make it real quick, like at the party.
That's true. If only we had a fucking oven, dude, I'd make them at work. That'd be nice because I'm getting paid to make brownies, but I don't
And
want
they'd
to.
be fresh.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
fuck it
true.
up.
They need to be nice and warm. But no, freaking the Bucks play tonight. I am not cooking. I don't want to cook anything. I just want to focus. And I don't know. I thought about that. But...
That's fair.
Do you like to bake, Alex?
I do. I haven't baked a lot recently, but I do.
What was the last thing you baked?
We made these, well, it wasn't really baking, I guess, but it was a dessert. We made these lemon cheesecake mousse.
Yeah,
It was pretty good.
that sounds good. Is Ethan good at baking?
He is, which like we've done stuff together, but I remember for my birthday one year, he baked a carrot cake from scratch.
What?
And it was delicious. One of
Actually-
the best carrot cakes I ever had. And those are hard to make. Like he shredded the carrots and everything.
I don't think I've
And
ever had
you
a
won't even bring box
homemade.
brownies.
I haven't had a home. Yeah, I guess. Man, he's making me look bad. He's making me look bad. He's not even
I thought we were
here.
supposed to roast him. but,
Yeah.
like,
Ethan, if you're listening to this, fuck your baking skills. Alex is lying, dude. Your carrot cake is shit. Just kidding. I actually don't think I've ever had like a homemade carrot cake.
missing out. That's my favorite cake.
I mean, I've had like, is it really your
Yeah,
favorite?
carrot cake's so good.
Better than
With cream
like,
cheese frosting.
oh, I guess. Wait, what kind of frosting is it?
Cream cheese.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it could be homemade. I mean, at like weddings and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that stuff's not homemade. Like, it's just, they got, well, I don't know.
I mean, if it's from a bakery, the bakery made it homemade. It's just not like
Yeah.
homemade. It's bakery made. It's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah. Man, I love bakeries. I love it when you go into a bakery and it's like, you get like 5,000 watts of bread smell up your nose. It's just the best thing in the world. It's just, oh yeah.
Dude, just going down the bread aisle gets me going.
Dude, I smell that white, the Piggly Wiggly white bread. Oh man, that smells good. I do like bread. I like carbs. I like donuts. I'm big on donuts. Wish I
What's
could
your
make.
favorite?
I want to say
I've actually made donuts myself before.
I was gonna ask that. How, like, I wonder how that's done. I feel like I've watched a documentary on it or something.
Just fry them, or you can
Yeah.
get like pans too that put
Yeah.
the shit in.
They're hard to make because you have to like make the dough and then usually you have to let it rise like after you make them into little and then you have to fry it.
So this is what I'm gonna do for this banquet. I'm gonna buy some donuts. All right. I'm gonna put them in a separate Tupperware container and say I only made 3
Homemade.
donuts homemade. Like,
Nobody's gonna
like
believe-
step up, and if you want the homemade donut, come on in and try it.
Just got chocolate all over your face.
Yeah. Favorite donut though? I would say, I mean, I guess I go in stages. I'm sure you guys understand like that, but I like Persians, like with vanilla and like nuts. Like I like that. I used to
That's my favorite.
I only used to like Long Johns, and I just kind of like with M&Ms on them. But I guess I'll eat that too. I don't know. Jelly filled's good too, but sometimes it's like too much jelly. But
I don't like jelly filled.
Devin, what's your favorite donut, bro?
I don't know, probably a Long John. Just simple, and I know it tastes good.
This would be a good tier list someday, because there's like cake donuts, which I'm not that big of a fan of cake donuts. They're like too heavy.
Yeah.
Like they're just too, I don't know, rich. Like the Quick Trip cake donuts. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they kind of like crumble.
Yeah, those. I don't know.
I'm not really a fan of Quick Trip donuts, to be honest.
Oh, I like the Glazers.
The Glazers are great.
They're alright. I can only eat so many.
Noah and I would just pound those. Like we'd buy just a shit ton of boxes and have them laying around the house in college, and that was the best. That was dinner.
Oh my God.
Go back to roasting Ethan. Dude, I was going to say something at the beginning of the podcast, and we got so sidetracked with like eating steaks. That's the flow of the podcast.
Yeah.
God, what was I going to say? Something about Ethan. Oh, maybe that was it. No, I don't know. So do you miss Ethan at all? I know I asked you this before the podcast. Don't lie.
Yes, I miss him.
I
Sometimes I miss him more when he's here, though.
Yeah.
Because he just plays video games the whole time.
He's talking to us. Yep.
I doubt it.
What do you think he's doing? Oh no, he did. He actually. This is funny. So he joined like the Discord, and it was as his name on his phone, and I thought it was you, Alex, but it was him.
Oh.
And it was at like
When?
at like 6 o'clock, and he joined, and he's like, "Man, I'm at an arcade." And it was Zach just playing like Tetris.
That should have just been the podcast.
I know. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like expecting Alex, and he's like, yeah, I saw you guys on here, so I thought I would hop on. I'm like, oh, all right. He's like, all right, we're leaving. But those boys are having fun.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And then you guys are going to Florida in like October, right?
Yes, we are back to Disney. We're those Disney adults. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, he likes that. Is the Harry Potter world in
It's at Universal Studios, which we're also going to.
Nice.
So we will be at Harry Potter World. We wouldn't miss it. We would never be in Florida without it.
Is would you say that's like Ethan's like main obsession? Is Harry Potter?
Yeah, I mean, he likes Harry Potter a lot. I mean, also Star Wars and Marvel. He likes a lot. But I would say Harry Potter it's the one thing that he likes a lot that I also like. So we tend to gravitate towards that more than anything else.
Yeah. Well, you also liked Friends. Like, I mean, we brought that up. You're a big Friends fanatic. Do you have any other like obsessions?
No, I don't watch The Office. I've never seen it. Well, random episodes.
Really?
I know.
Oh, gosh.
I know. And Ethan either. Like, he's not interested in watching it.
You guys are crazy.
You just gotta like kickstart it, and then it's like you can't stop. Because
Yeah,
the episodes are like 20 minutes long, without commercials. It's the best.
It's good.
Yeah, it's just hard to kind of like get used to at first. It's a totally different style. It's like a one cam or whatever, single cam
Yeah.
show,
Yeah.
which is different, but I think we could get used to it.
It's a mockumentary. It's not even like a, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely different.
I feel like I would like it. I just haven't sat down and watched it. What is it even on now? Because didn't it get like taken off
It's on
of Netflix?
Peacock. Whatever that
You
fucking
pay for
shit
that?
is. Yeah, I'm sure you
Ah,
do.
kind of.
Well, I guess I'll never watch it.
No, yeah, unless it comes back on Netflix, which it probably won't because they lost rights, I think, or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
which
I
sucks.
thought fucking
It's who?
CBS or whatever it was originally on was getting their own service, and that's what was going on.
Is that true? I don't
Is
know.
that what Peacock is? No, Peacock is NBC.
Yeah, I'll just.
Oh, maybe it was on NBC before.
Because Peacock is the NBC logo, that little peacock.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yep,
Then.
The Office
Yeah.
is now on Peacock, streaming home. You can stream it at home. Yep, I'll let you guys know how much it is. Let's find this out.
Probably too much for.
They probably have like the first season free. That's how these new
Yeah.
streaming services are going, where
It's
they like
$5 a month.
Okay,
That's
but I
not-
already have literally every other.
Yeah,
streaming
I'm not
service.
doing.
Same.
And what else are you gonna watch on Peacock?
Exactly, you're gonna get it for that one show, and it's
You
gonna
would,
be like,
you could binge, Alex. This is what you guys should do: is buy like or the free trial and just binge The Office and then just dunzy them out.
That
you
would
could do it
be
too.
a
You
lot.
could definitely do it.
He made
The
me
last-
binge Game of Thrones right before the last season came out. I had never watched it.
That's what
And
Noah
he's
did.
like, I
Oh,
want
yeah.
you to watch the last season with me. And I had to watch it at such a rapid pace. I was watching multiple episodes a night. It was awful.
That's a lot to
I got
keep
through
up
it.
with.
Yeah, it was a lot. And it was all so compact. I did
know-
watch. Noah watched it even faster than I did, though.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
no, he's,
he was living above me at college when he like binged it. He didn't shower for like 3 days. Like,
so he thinks up the
dude,
whole house.
like that's when like Sam and I were like, where the fuck is Noah? Like, is he just sick up there? And like we open the door, he's got like just plates of like old ketchup and like food everywhere, and
Oh.
and he's just like in his boxers. He's like, yeah, man, I gotta at least finish this season if I want to go to bed. It was like his work. Like, you
Yeah,
know
it
what I
was
mean?
work. He waited way too long. I think he had to get all 6. How many is there total? 7?
I think there's 7, but the
He had to get, like,
episodes are
6
like an
seasons
hour
done.
and a half.
Yeah, that's the
long.
hard part. They're an hour
Oh.
long.
No.
That's the hard part. Because
It's too
I made
much.
it to season 4 and I was just grinding it out. But they just take so much out of your day.
I know.
You never watched the whole thing?
Nah, I gave up about halfway through and I still gotta finish it.
Devin, I thought I was gonna be the only one to say this, but yeah, I haven't seen them all either.
Oh my god, Ethan would be so disappointed in you guys. Have you
I know.
talked about this?
It's so good though.
I don't think we have.
Oh,
No,
it's such a great
How have
series.
I seen it and
I-
you guys haven't? It's
'cause
so
you
not up my
Because you
alley.
married Ethan. That's why. Because I don't know. I did get into it. Like, it was nice. I think I watched like the first season and a half or so a couple years ago, and I don't know. I just sidetracked. I don't know. Forgot about it. But
I guess.
The only thing
Okay.
that sucked for me is I had like a roommate that was obsessed with it at one point. So I saw like key parts like later in the
Mm.
series. So I knew what was coming up.
yeah,
That kind
that
of like
sucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause
I
it
still
does have a lot
watched
of
up to it,
craziness.
but I was just like, okay, I know this dude's gonna die, sort of thing.
Dude, I
Yeah.
literally I don't know, I listen to quite a bit of podcasts. I listen to like these guys just talking and stuff, and they bring it up a lot, but like I heard the ending's just shit and it ruins the whole thing. Is that true?
So here's the thing about the ending. If you're like a die-hard fan who like maybe read the books, or even if you
Yeah.
didn't read the books and like you had this whole ending set in your head and you've been watching it for years, like sure you may be disappointed, but as somebody who just like watched it all and watched the ending, I didn't care. It was
Yeah.
fine. I
It's
liked it.
entertaining. Yeah.
It was kind of rushed, but it was just whatever. I needed rush at that point because I had been watching way too much of
Yeah,
it.
you're like, finish this shit up. I want to go to the office. No, I'm just...
Honestly,
Maybe-
though, the thing that I hate about it is that like all the main characters die.
Yeah.
So like
Do they, though?
you basically get like a whole new set of characters.
Devin, you haven't watched it, man. Well, that's what's also great about it, because no one's safe. Like, you watch
Yeah.
like certain TV shows and you're like, well, that's the main character. You know he's not
Yeah.
gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, that was like almost what made it special. It's like you get
Yeah,
attached to
but-
these characters and then they just kill them off. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, no, I hate that.
You don't like
I'm
that?
watching this again.
No, it's not exactly Friends style. Friends was like, bring Ross and Rachel back together at the end.
Friends
That's what we
style.
all want.
Dude.
Just do it.
Imagine a
Well, that's just
imagine a laugh
know.
track in Game of Thrones.
on Game of Thrones.
Dude.
Somebody gets beheaded.
Yeah, just a laugh track and clapping and stuff. I love laugh tracks. Even like I don't know, they do make you laugh more even when jokes aren't funny.
Yeah.
Like, have you guys
I think
seen videos of like old Disney shows and or like Nickelodeon shows without the laugh track? They remove it, and the jokes are just so cringy, and like there's just an awkward. Obviously, there's an awkward silence because it's supposed to be a laugh track, but it's so bad.
Maybe that's why they don't make as many sitcoms anymore, or like any,
Yeah.
because the laugh track is like not accepted anymore, and like people just can't be funny.
Yeah, that's dude.
It's true.
I bet you actually don't know too much about this, but I bet you they just don't have live audiences at all. Like for if they'd ever do sitcoms, everything's just like I don't know. You can come up with any sound like pre-recorded
Yeah.
laugh tracks, which is kind of I don't know. I like our like age that we're in with technology and everything, but it's getting to a point where it's almost like too much. Where it's I don't know.
Yeah.
But this is actually a great segue because I mentioned Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. Okay, this happened a couple weeks ago, but did you guys know the whole story with Drake Bell from Drake and Josh?
I had
Yeah.
heard about it, yes.
Yeah, so basically, so Drake Bell is to be sentenced for felony attempted child endangerment and misdemeanor charge of just basically he was fucking around with a 15-year-old female since 2018, which I don't know like the big details, like was she 15 at 2018 or but apparently
I hope so.
yeah, because that's a little
Yeah.
it's a little
Either way,
weird.
it's still pretty bad.
But
How old is he?
he's like 32.
Yeah, so he's got to be up there.
So he's definitely a pedophile. But I'm not even defending this guy because I mean I like the show, which sucks, but yeah, he went off the deep end. Yeah, he just like announced that he's like gonna have a kid, like he's got a kid on the way, and before he gets like charged or sentenced or whatever. But apparently he like went to Mexico when this all happened to like start over, and he named himself Drake Campagna, which is Spanish for Bell. And they fucking found him.
Like tried to be
That's
clever,
funny.
Like,
but it
funny
made it.
as fuck.
Bro, what are you doing? So, okay, so yeah, there's that Nickelodeon star, and now this just came out literally, I think it was today. Do you guys remember Corey in the House? Or
Yes.
that's
well,
so
That's So Raven.
yes.
Was the show I watched.
Yes, and remember the little brother Corey or whatever his name was? Yeah, so he is charged with felony involving a minor. So basically the 29-year-old That's So Raven actor is being accused of sending sexually explicit text messages, photos, and videos to a 13-year-old girl.
Oh my god.
But these children's Hollywood stars. that
That's what
just
I'm okay.
get involved with.
There's gotta
pedophilia.
be like, yeah, no, right. It's like all these like child actors. And do you think that's
Well-
because like
They probably
act-
die off and
acting as like as a child, like I don't know, you go through I don't know, like they're stuck in this 13-year-old age and they just think they're always like, I'm forever Corey or I'm forever Drake. You know what I mean? From like Drake and Josh. Like I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like a lot of
Well-
these stars go off the deep end and it's bad.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of the male stars, but I know, like, on Nickelodeon, who was the guy that, like, produced most of the Nickelodeon shows?
Dan Schneider.
Yes, Dan Schneider,
Yes.
dude. He's behind it all. He's brainwashing these guys.
That's what I'm saying. He's, like, brainwashing the guys, and he's, like, sexually assaulting or harassing the women or the
Definitely
girls.
got a cult.
Doesn't
Not good.
he own a football team, or am I thinking someone else?
Oh, God, I hope not.
No,
Just fucking the football players.
no, but basically, Corey in the House, his name's Kyle. What's his fucking name? Kyle.
It's like Massey or
yeah,
something.
Kyle Massey. Yep, that's it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was charged on June 14th. The involved party and her mother had already sued Macy in 2019 for $1.5 million for immoral communication with a 13-year-old girl from December 2018. So it's like emotional,
Wow.
like I don't know. Like, do you think they're legit? Because then this says about Kyle Macy that he's known this girl since growing up, and she looked up to him as like a father figure. So it's almost like,
How
do you
old
think
is this dude?
he's 29?
Well, how the fuck does that work?
So
No, he did something. He's no good.
yeah,
It's always people you know.
but it's like, man, it's twisted. That I mean, you
I
grew
feel
up
like they're
together.
just kind of a child actor. Like they never keep their fame after they like grow up.
That's
Yeah,
the thing. I
But
think they're so like cool when they're young because they're on a show and they get all this
yeah,
attention, and then they lose it because they're not in anything after that. And
and then anyone like even these kids that like recognize them and give them attention, then they just like
yeah.
attract to the children because they're like look up to them. I guess I don't know.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've always wanted to like. When I was watching those shows, I'm like, man, that could be me. And I'm glad I didn't, because apparently I'd be sending weird pictures to 13-year-old girls. I mean, not every like star goes off the deep end. Like Selena Gomez, I feel like is prime time, looking great still. And I mean, didn't she have like
The
an
whole
eating disorder?
iCarly crew is
A
still
lot of
good.
controversy.
Was
There's a lot
there?
of conspiracies about her.
Oh no, she's perfect. Come on,
Sure, she's
that's my
perfect.
dream girl.
No, I mean I like Selena Gomez. I'm just letting you know there's
Because like Miley Cyrus went off kind of wacko. Who
She's
else?
a wizard.
Yeah, she is a wizard.
her name was Alex in the show.
Yeah.
That's true. Alex, what is your full name? Alexandra?
Yes.
'Cause
No I. A lot of people say Alexandria.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, because I
But
saw
you
that
know
I
it.
on
like Alex.
Snapchat. Yeah. How come you don't go by that, the long one?
I don't know. I've just always gone by Alex.
Alex.
Because
Because
everybody calls her
Alexandra's.
Alexandria and she gets pissed.
She's like, that's it. It's not
I
that.
don't really care, but if somebody did, it'd be really weird. No one ever has. I get called Al more than
Yeah.
Alexandra.
That's what I call my
like
dog.
I'm Al to all my friends.
Yeah. That's cool. I don't know.
So
Oh, Emily probably gets called M, huh?
she does. She hates her name though. Like she despises the name Emily, and she tells my parents all the time.
Can you what's the rule with legally changing your name?
That's the thing. She doesn't like want to be that person who
Yeah,
like changed their name and
right.
like made it cooler because.
Does she hate Emily? That doesn't make any sense.
It's a
Well,
fine
Emily
name.
was the #1 girl's name in 1996, which is the year she was born. So she knows a billion Emilys. She just thinks
Oh.
it's everyone's name and there's nothing unique about it. And she likes M, but her name was just M.
Yeah, just M.
Hmm.
No, those are great names. What's your parents' names? I'm getting real personal now.
Kevin and Jackie. Well, her name's Jacqueline.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, Kevin and Jackie.
Nice.
Kevin. What a
Kevin's
man.
Kevin's a
Kevin.
great, yeah, Kevin sounds like a badass.
He is.
I like Kevin. I think I met Kevin. I met both your parents. I think I was really drunk at your wedding, though.
Oh, they were also at your graduation party.
Wow.
Because they were there for Noah.
High school
Fun fact.
graduation?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah,
She's like,
I
yeah,
probably
definitely
like,
hammered then.
yeah, I don't think I was drunk at my graduation party. Like, I was actually, because it was during the day more.
Yeah. Like, adults were there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like,
Yeah.
they're all coming to see Noah and I, and we're just blitzed, dancing on the table, like, look at this! We're out of there! No, I don't know. Yeah, so Corey in the house. He's in the big house now. He's going to prison.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Too bad. But, oh well.
Alex, you seemed pretty upset when I, was building this up. Were you just, afraid that he, got in a car accident or something? Or,
I was just like, oh, no, not Corey. He
Yeah,
seemed
not
like
Corey!
like Corey.
Not
What an
Corey.
innocent being. But clearly not.
Yeah.
I loved That's So Raven. That was one of the best.
That's So Raven was pretty good. Is that on Disney Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I just remember
I
that
watched some of it.
I remember that stomach episode where either it's like a dream or something, but she was in a stomach.
Oh
experience?
yes. But I think it was like at a museum.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, and there was like wet walls and everything, and I think one of my buddies tweeted that. They're like, "Yo,
Wet
how about the?"
walls.
Yeah, and they're like, "Yo,
Oh,
dudes, you remember this That's a Raven episode?" And I was like, "Bruh, I do. I actually do." Like, I don't know. That one just pops into my head. It's crazy. But no, yeah, Raven was her name Simone or something. I think she's doing good.
Yeah.
fucking wet walls.
Wet
Married now?
walls. Raven, where you at nowadays? Oh,
She's dead.
Got married like a year ago, I feel like.
yeah. She. Okay, she's an actress, singer, songwriter. But I feel like she like just disappeared.
She was on The View for a while.
She looks very different, which I guess makes sense from That's So Raven, because
It's like been a while.
yeah, she gained some weight. She still looks good though. Good job. She got like
Looking at
dreads.
Miranda Cosgrove text me when I was younger. Fuck.
What?
Miranda
Dude, isn't she
Cosgrove
our
should've
age
been-
though?
Yeah,
He
probably.
must be.
Yeah, how old is Miranda?
Okay, have you guys watched the new iCarly? Isn't that out somewhere?
Yep. That was I was
Yeah.
actually gonna bring that up too. She's 28.
It's all right.
She's
Where is it? Where can I watch it?
it's Paramount.
Plus.
Is that one free?
No, but it's
Um,
actually pretty good if you're into like
Okay.
I
maybe
would
I'll just
actually-
get it
watching
early.
it, kind of.
I would actually get
More
Paramount
cartoony.
just for Yellowstone because my mom said it's really good,
Mm.
and I'd want to. I mean, I do want to watch it.
I
Yeah,
just
my
got it
parents
for
watched
iCarly.
that.
So you
I
do
might
have
watch
it though, Devin?
Yeah,
Have you watched it?
Sure. For the wealth.
Yeah, sure.
it's
Hook
all
us
right.
up. Did you finish
Not
it or
like-
no?
iCarly.
Yeah.
I watched the first 3 episodes because that's all they had out.
When
I'm sure
was
they
iCarly
released
on
more.
the air? Because I don't even know if I've seen all of iCarly. I don't think I ever like saw how the show concluded.
I'm looking it up.
I don't know the years, but
So,
if you want me to tell you the end, I can.
Okay, so it started 2007 and ended 2012.
See, 2012, I was in college. Like, it might
Yeah.
have been a little weird if I was still watching
Yeah.
iCarly.
Nah,
That doesn't mean I
I-
wouldn't have.
I
don't think
Shit,
I
I'm in
did.
college right now and I still watch iCarly.
I know, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I need to catch up. I don't know where we left off. I need to like catch up on the old
Yeah.
stuff. Where's the old stuff?
It's
I-
on Paramount too. They got all 5 seasons. Or
Shit.
Netflix. So you already have Netflix as the first 3.
Maybe I'll just do that. I'll
I
watch the original.
started that show pretty like I thought it was great. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And then I'd say the final 2 maybe I didn't watch because I don't know. I
Tell you
just
what, if you watch it nowadays, of the original one, the first like 2 seasons, it's just you're gonna hate your life.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
just cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. And then they finally hit puberty, and then you're like, okay, I can finally watch this a little bit.
Yeah. Like
That
you
was
almost,
kind of
you almost feel like you're in trouble watching that shit.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
like Boy Meets World. Did you guys watch that growing up?
That was a
I don't
little.
think so.
I was a little too young for that.
Because the show started when they were in like 5th grade and
Also,
it ended
Jake-
with them in college,
Justin
like married.
Timberlake or no?
Shit.
No.
What the fuck?
You guys
It was
watch
another
Malcolm in the Middle?
curly-headed guy. But
Yeah, that's
no.
what I'm thinking of.
But like the show went on forever, so it's like the early seasons are really weird to watch because they're like in middle school or maybe even elementary, and then later they're in like high school and college and
Yeah.
beyond.
That's crazy.
1993.
That was the year I was born, so I didn't watch it when it first came out. But
You watch Malcolm in the Middle?
no,
I used to watch that when I was younger.
Malcolm
Quite a
in the
bit.
Middle, I
Yeah.
watched a little bit of.
I watched a lot more Disney.
That's how my sisters were. I liked Nickelodeon a lot because of SpongeBob.
Yeah, I
What-
watched Nickelodeon.
I mean, man, dude, Boy Meets World.
Scooby Doo is probably my favorite cartoon ever.
That is good. I also like the live actions of the Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah, those are great. The first, isn't there like 2 or 3?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
The only one I can really think of is like the island with the monsters or something.
Yeah.
I think that's the second one.
Okay.
And now they're like, I don't know, they're just rebooting everything. It's like, I don't know, they're kind of ruining it. Reboots are cool in a sense. I don't know.
But they do ruin the illusion.
Yeah, they do.
Did you guys watch Scoob?
I did.
Is that the cartoon one?
I started it, but I didn't finish it.
It wasn't that great, but it was cute.
That's
That's
like the
kinda how
newer
like when I
one. That one
st
just came out, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
2020.
yeah.
Zac
That's kinda like
Efron is Fred. Cool.
Sold.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's do it.
I mean, I do wish Zac Efron would act more.
I do too.
I think
I
he,
do
That
like
was
him
like
as an
always
actor.
that was my guy
yeah,
growing up.
he was.
Well, I don't know
he's
about
pretty
my
cute.
guy, but
Now he's like taller than me or shorter than me,
Did you guys watch
which
his
is
Netflix
weird.
series?
yeah, the fucking where he goes to nature and does
Yeah.
nature shit. Yeah, it's
I
pretty
did
good
not.
actually.
Alex, you should watch that. What is it called?
Okay,
It's
maybe I
good.
will.
It's
I
like
don't fucking remember
Zac
what it's called.
Efron something Netflix. I don't know, but apparently I didn't finish them. I got like 3 episodes in. It's called Down to Earth, and basically, yeah, he travels around. It's like a documentary, but he like, I don't know, finds like stuff about climate control and stuff like that. A bunch of science stuff.
I think he goes into a seed vault in one of them too, or like talks about it or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I'd
pretty
probably
cool.
like it.
Alex, who's the hottest male Pixar character?
The lamp.
Pixar.
Yeah, or just
The lamp.
cartoon.
Yeah, that's like all I can think of is like the lamp.
The
I don't even
lamp.
know. Like,
Okay, maybe not Pixar, but like I was gonna say like Prince, because like we tiered princess characters.
yes,
bunch of
yeah, that's what we
episodes
should have
back.
done. Princes.
Yeah, but like there's only a few princes.
There's
I
just
guess.
as many princes as there is
Yeah,
princesses. They didn't
guess.
make a movie without giving her a prince.
So
Except,
then,
yeah.
No, they're not princes until they save the princess. They're always like fucking peasants.
yeah, no,
No,
they,
Eric
they
wasn't.
are.
Eric was definitely royalty.
Who's
Who's Eric?
Eric?
Ariel and Eric.
Oh,
Come on now.
oh yeah.
Ariel's the
Same with
mermaid,
Prince Charming. His name was literally Prince Charming.
Yeah. So wait, is that your
Oh,
winner
okay.
then? Is it Eric? Eric's your man?
Well, that was always my favorite movie, so I feel like I just kind of gravitated. Although Philip from Sleeping Beauty,
I gotta look this up, Philip.
that's pretty good too.
Philip is such a weird name.
I like Philip.
Thank God Emily wasn't named Philip.
Dude, I typed in no, not that. No. Now I'm laughing at that. I typed in Philip Sleeping Beauty, and it gave me a side by side of Philip from Sleeping Beauty and Prince Philip when he's like about to die. Like he's all wrinkly, like the UK,
like the actual
Prince Philip.
I
It's
can't
like,
believe you didn't get a weird porno or something.
oh, I know. I'm like, no, I don't see any similarity. Sorry. Yeah, Philip's cute. All right, I was curious. I don't know.
Probably say the Ratatouille character because Ethan's obsessed with that movie for some odd reason, and I can't figure it out.
You choose a character, not the rat.
The character.
Fuck that rat. I've
He's
only
just
seen
totally
that.
dorky. But no, Ethan and Noah are weirdly obsessed with that movie, and
Yeah,
I
Noah's-
can't
yeah, they-
figure it out.
Bring it up
That
quite
was
a bit.
just weird.
Why though? Like I saw it like twice, and I didn't
Yeah.
care for it.
It was like a movie everyone saw. It was
Yeah,
good. It
it was
was a
just
good
whatever.
storyline, but it wasn't like
Maybe
one
they
that
have
you, like,
some sort of like family bonding memory with it.
I think they did. They must have.
When they first hugged, they watched
Ethan,
Ratatouille.
Ethan and Noah probably kissed at the end or something.
They look at each other. I don't know how. I gotta rewatch it. Yeah, the mouse makes a fucking cheesecake or something. They're like, "Wow, that
He
was
makes
awesome."
Ratatouille.
Yeah, it makes Ratatouille, and yeah, maybe
Yeah.
they got some
Did
secret.
they make a second one?
No,
I don't think so.
maybe
I haven't
like
seen
some
that movie in so
spin-offs, or is that Pixar? I think that's Pixar.
No, I think that's
Is it-
Disney. Well, Disney owns Pixar now, so a lot of movies were both.
Yeah,
They were Disney Pixar movies.
Ratatouille,
I don't
2007. It came out.
So I think it was Pixar. I think it was Disney Pixar.
Walt Disney Pictures. Where'd Devin
Huh.
go? Did you lose him?
Yeah, I did.
What?
Your
You
camera
have no
went out.
video.
I just joined fucking Doug on my other computer. Hang on. Am I back?
I'll click on your camera. Yeah, you're back.
You're back.
Thank God.
Okay, yeah. Oh, and speaking of cheese, real quick. Now that we brought up cheese, I brought up cheese.
Kinda. Takes
Yeah.
place in France. They
Yeah.
ate cheese.
Did you guys hear about Wisconsin and the state cheese?
No.
Okay, so did you know that like Wisconsin, obviously we're the cheese state, they like produce like it was like a crazy number. It was like 7 billion pounds of cheese. It's like insane. But apparently we didn't have like a state cheese, and now there's like a bill that's being passed, and we're going to have a state cheese. Guess what cheese that is?
Cheddar.
That's what I would have thought too, because it's like I don't know.
You think of like Wisconsin cheddar. They always
Yeah.
like put the two together. It's not
Yeah.
cheddar.
No, it's not cheddar. Devin, you got a thought?
I know what I want it to be, but
What do you want it to be?
pepper jack.
That I want it to be pepper jack too, just because it's like yeah, spicy. No, it's
It's gotta be
Colby.
something weird.
Colby cheese.
Wait, does Colby cheese originate in Wisconsin
Yeah.
though?
Yep. They
So
said,
that makes sense.
yeah, they said this on the radio. Like that's where it was like made. Like
I'd be okay with Colby cheese.
Colby's weird.
Yeah.
I don't think.
That's good.
I think.
What exactly is Colby?
I don't know. I've had Colby cheese before, but it's like
Isn't that just like a mix of two cheeses?
Yeah, I think
usually
so.
it's Colby Jack.
Oh, it's what?
Cheddar
yeah,
Jack.
Colby
Oh,
Jack,
that's
yeah.
what I'm thinking of. Colby Jack is
Yeah.
Colby mixed with Monterey Jack.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
All I type in is Colby cheese, and Colby would be the official Wisconsin cheese under Bill.
Yeah, we gotta get the America's Dairyland back.
Aren't we
Do
still
we not have
that?
that? Did we lose that?
Well, California was it?
California
for a while.
does try to have happy cows, but I was there and we hit the whole coast and I didn't see one cow.
Yeah, we're definitely better at cow stuff than them. Definitely.
California should just stick to like vineyards. The vineyard state.
Really should. Well, they grow a lot there, like strawberries and stuff, but the vineyards are primo. Highly
Yeah.
recommend.
Damn.
Just go sucking grapes off the plant.
Yeah, right. All right, we have a little bit left. Alex, I just want to ask this one question. What if Ethan was like, Alex, I just want to stay in the mountains. Like, I think I'll just stay in the mountains here. Come with me. Like, are you dropping
Live off the grid.
Yeah, are you just dropping everything, going to live in the mountains
I
with
mean,
him?
I would need to know what he plans on doing out in these
What if he's
mountains.
like,
"We ain't got
did
the
he get a
savings
new
for this."
job?
What if he's like, I got no plan. Let's just go with the flow. I got a wagon. Let's let her rip.
I mean, it sounds
wagon.
nice in theory.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that'd be rough.
I
What if he's
love,
like-
mountains and stuff, but I'm way too type A to just do that.
Drop everything.
What if he was like, Alex, I just gambled away the house, lost. We have to move to the woods right now.
Bring bow and tricks.
I don't even want to know what I would do.
Did they go to
I
any
don't-
casinos?
I think they were thinking about it, but I don't know that they did. Although maybe that's the one thing he didn't tell me about.
Yeah. I don't know. Casinos, meh. I don't really.
I don't really like them. First
Yeah.
off, I just can't stand being in there because of all the smoking.
Yeah, and drunks and obnoxious people.
That's where all
Yeah.
the fun is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to bring this up with Ethan, but I feel like Alex, I kind of want to like tell you about this. All right, last thing. Okay, so there's this thing that came out I think it was like a couple weeks ago. It's a new diet thing. It's called a Dental Slim. Have you heard of this?
I have not.
Basically what this does is it goes in your teeth and it keeps your mouth shut.
What the fuck?
So what, it forces you to drink everything?
It only lets you open up your mouth like 3 millimeters or some shit. So like you can get liquid in. But this was in the UK, I think, and it's originated like from medieval times as like a punishment.
Oh my god, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. I mean, people who have like jaw
Right?
surgery end up having to have like liquid diets, but to choose that is insane.
I can't imagine.
You couldn't even talk.
You couldn't yawn? How do you not yawn?
Can you imagine not yawning?
You know what I mean? You're just struggling. But yeah,
You
it's
guys-
it's like two metal things and they go like back here. And then it's just like that's all
Mm-mm.
you can do is like this.
No.
I would just be shoving airheads in there. You know what I mean? Like I'd make something like
Airheads.
beef jerky, something thin. You know
I
what
haven't
I mean?
had airheads in forever.
I was thinking of something like thin that I could slide in there, and that's the first thing I
Yeah.
thought of.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I mean, it's basically a liquid. It would be a liquid diet then. I mean, you keep it on probably for a
Yeah.
week. Do you believe
Which
in
is-
liquid diets? I mean, it works probably for what, like the time being, but then,
I don't believe in anything that follows the word diet.
yeah. I mean,
So-
it's a cleanse. It like flushes you out because you're just drinking shit. But
Yeah.
you go back to eating, you're just gonna go
No.
back to, I don't know, eating normal. I don't know. Diets.
Yeah, I don't believe in any kind of restriction diet specifically.
Yeah, fuck that. Especially this dental slim. I couldn't believe that. I was like, "There's no way this
No.
is real." I read.
I can't believe I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it was on Twitter, and I was like, "That's fucked up." But, well, Devin, what do you say? You lasted 55 minutes, man.
55 minutes too long. It's time for bed.
No, I had fun actually. That was good stuff. Oh, yeah,
It's
how-
alright.
that's good.
This was supposed to be like a 20 to 30 minute podcast, just to let everybody know.
No.
Yeah, no, it flowed, man. It actually went really well. Devin, how's your
Yeah,
new job doing, real quick?
I think we should just kick out Ethan and keep Alex the whole time.
All right.
Well, yeah.
that's
Looking at
fun.
my notes here, I actually it says Ethan. I don't know why. I think I just was like talking and like randomly like wrote it. But yeah, Alex, you're hired. You took over.
Wonderful.
You took over the business. Ethan, you gotta work your ass off to get your position back. Well, you guys can settle that in the residence. We'll see what happens.
All right. You'll see me
But,
next week.
Good stuff. Yeah, right. What if that's what happens? Ethan just is like, fuck the podcast. Alex is like, all right, I'm in. Let's do this thing.
Call up Ethan. He's just living in the mountains of California or Colorado.
Yeah. Podcast.
Yeah.
Trying to podcast up there. You don't get reception. But follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Alex, thanks for coming. This was fun. I wouldn't say you're like I'd say you're our first like actual guest, but I mean you and Ethan.
I'm
had
taking
a
the
podcast.
first guest.
Yeah.
Slot.
Yeah, you and
No matter
Ethan had
what.
a podcast, and then you chimed in here and there. But like, this is the first time you get to sit in the chair and like full podcast. It was good stuff.
I'm into it. It was fun.
That was a good time. I actually had fun. So, Alex,
you could just be our fourth.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you go
What
in
was
the
that?
other room.
So, yeah,
Just-
you could be our fourth.
Alex, do you have anything you want to say to the 14 people that watch this? I do have some college friends that watch this, and they say they actually liked it. Corey,
Who watches it?
a couple of my buddies. Corey says he listens to it when he
Corey in
cleans.
the house?
Corey in the
Corey
house, dude. Corey Massey, bro. He's gonna listen to this in prison. No, I got some buddies that listen to it while they clean, like on like Apple Podcasts and stuff, and they like get a kick out of us.
Wow.
So
I appreciate that on so many levels. I
What's
love
that?
people that podcast while they clean.
All right, yeah. I mean, you just gotta listen to something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't know.
music like a normal person.
Yeah, but you only can listen to music so long. I don't know. I like podcasts. I listen to
fucking hate
like I have
podcasts.
one every day that I listen to at lunch, so
Yeah, same here.
it's fun. But do you have anything you want to say to anyone?
Just thanks for having me. I don't really have much else to say. Just post in the comments if you prefer that I come every week instead of Ethan.
That's it. Yep. Get them
Yeah, we're gonna have
roaring.
more comments than ever before.
Yeah, watch the comments just like erupt. It might happen.
Some people, they'll be like, this is the first episode I watched, but yeah, we like Kurt versus Ethan.
Yeah. It's a possibility.
That's fine. Most people do.
I hope he listens to this. He should.
He
I hope
will.
does.
Yeah.
that'd
He
be fun.
will.
He should listen to this at work or something. So
We should have roasted him more.
We really should have. We kind of like missed
Well,
the.
let's
that's all right,
a rapid fire round. What would we roast him? He's too tall. He's too pasty.
That's a big one. But
he-
he's seeing the sun more this summer.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Devin, you got any roast for Ethan?
Looks too much like Noah.
He actually looks better than
His-
Noah.
His laugh sounds like
Yeah,
Pillsbury,
that's
Yeah,
Pillsbury
it
Doughboy.
does. Ethan, change your laugh. I'm just joking. We love
It's
your ass.
cute.
We love you,
Oh.
Ethan. We miss you, man. We hope everything's good. I'm glad we got the podcast in this week.
All right, Ethan, goodbye. We're done with the podcast. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
All right.
I don't know how to leave.
That's it.